First of all, I welcome all the participants, students, teachers in this live special lectures on geometrical meaning of the derivative and its problems, which is organized by the Genius Science YouTube channel. Yesterday we have discussed what is the geometrical meaning of a derivative, what is the basic definition of derivative, what is the geometrical meaning of derivative. We shall revise that some part. वो जो हम कल के लेक्चर में ज्योमेट्रिकल मीनिंग ऑफ डेरिवेटिव के बारे में डिस्कस कर दिए, उसका जो बेसिक डेफिनेशन है वो लेबनिज डेफिनेशन है, उसकी फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल की डेफिनेशन है, वो जो हम कल के लेक्चर में देख लिए वो एक बार रिवाइज करते हैं और उस बेस्ड हम टुडे के लेक्चर में प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हैं. ओके, लेट अस स्टार्ट. हियर इन द लास्ट लेक्चर वी हैव सीन दैट the Leibniz definition. What is that Leibniz definition? If delta x is the small increment in x, similarly delta y be the corresponding increment in y, then the limit delta y by delta x with respect to x, limit delta x tends to 0, delta y by delta x, which is equal to, if this limit exists, then we can say that the derivative of y with respect to x or f dash of x. There is another definition which we have seen. Limit delta x tends to 0, f of x plus delta x minus f of x divided by delta x. If this limit exists, then we can say that the derivative of function is exists. Here in this case, delta x is increment in x, delta y is corresponding increment in y. But what are the delta x and the delta y? Actually, delta x and delta y are the corresponding increments. But in the real line, we can show that here delta x means increment in x, delta y be the increment in y. But according to the definition, what is the delta x, delta y? Delta x is increment in x, delta y is increment in y. But this is the definition of derivatives. But what is the actual meaning? What is the geometrical meaning of that derivative? We shall discuss today. Next here, suppose there is an increment in x, x plus delta x. There is an increment in y, y plus delta y, that is equals to f of x0 plus delta x0, f of x0. This difference is called as a delta y, and this difference is called as a delta x. Here, this difference is delta y, this difference is delta x. If delta x tends to 0 means decreasing the value of delta x, then corresponding delta y goes to 0. Similarly, this point goes to nearer to this point. Then we get at that moment when delta x tends to 0 means nearly about 0, at that point the curve goes to a straight line which is the tangent at this given point. That means due to the minimization of the given curve, we get a particular point. At that point the curve changes into its straight line, and which is the tangent at that particular point. This is the process of differentiation, that is minimization. अगर हम फंक्शन को कम कर दिए तो एक स्टेज ऐसे आते हैं कि वो फंक्शन का वैल्यू और जो फंक्शन का ग्राफ है वो स्ट्रेट लाइन में कन्वर्ट होता है, और वो स्ट्रेट लाइन उस पॉइंट को टेंजेंट रहते हैं. ओके, नाउ the process here, you have to know what is mean by differentiation, what is mean by derivative, and what is mean by differentiation by first principle. Here, the process of finding derivative of a function is called differentiation of y with respect to x. Is said to be differentiable with respect to x. Means अगर हम एक आधा फंक्शन का डेरिवेटिव निकाल सकते हैं तो वो डिफरेंशिएबल होता है. जिस प्रोसेस से डेरिवेटिव निकालते हैं उस प्रोसेस को हम डिफरेंशिएशन कहते हैं, और आने वाले वैल्यू को डेरिवेटिव कहते हैं। याद में रखो, दीज आर द डिफरेंट वर्ड्स, डिफरेंशिएशन, differentiable function and derivative. For example, suppose there is, if we consider y is equals to x square, derivative is dy by dx equals to 2x. 2x is a derivative of x square. We can find the derivative of x square. Therefore, we can say that y is equals to x square is a differentiable function. उसका derivative हम निकाल सकते हैं. So we can say that differentiable function. And the method, this is algebraic function, method for finding the derivative is called as a differentiation. Now, this is a geometrical conversion of a given function or a definition into the limit form or the tangent form. Suppose the curve, this is a curve y is equals to f of x be a given curve. Then at x0, the value of f of x0 is at a. At x0 plus delta x0, the value is at a point B. This difference is delta x. This difference is the phone difference is delta y. Delta y, and which is given by f of x0 plus delta x minus f of x0. Now, we have to find out the value dy by delta y by delta x in the form that is this definition. Means we have to change this graph. As a delta x tends to 0, means this value tends to nearer 0. This means this graph goes to, this point goes to nearer and nearer to A. If this point goes to nearer and nearer to point A, means delta x tends to 0, then this curve becomes a straight line, and at that point the straight line is a tangent to the given curve. इसका मतलब ये है कि अगर डेल्टा एक्स टेंस टू 0 हम ले लिए तो बी पॉइंट ए के नज़दीक आता है. जैसे जैसे वो ए के नज़दीक आता है तो एक स्टेज ऐसी आती है कि कर्व का कन्वर्शन स्ट्रेट लाइन में होता है, एंड दैट स्ट्रेट लाइन इज अ टेंजेंट एट अ पॉइंट ए. दिस इज अ टेंजेंट एट अ पॉइंट ए. देन this value, that is limit delta y by delta x as delta x tends to 0, or value of derivative is called the slope of a tangent at a point A. That means the slope of tangent at a point A. Means this is one of the application. This is one of the application at which we get the derivative which gives the slope of a tangent to the curve. वैसे तो बहुत सारे एप्लीकेशन है डेरिवेटिव में, बट यहाँ पे वी शैल डिस्कस ओनली द स्लोप ऑफ फाइंडिंग द स्लोप ऑफ अ टेंजेंट एट अ पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट. ये हम कल के लेक्चर में इसके बारे में डिटेल स्टडी कर दिए है. अब हम इसके प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हैं. yesterday we have solved this problem also. If f of x equals to, suppose this f of x equals to x square plus 2x plus 2, that is f of x equals to x square plus 2x plus 4, then its differentiation f dash of x is equals to 2x, derivative of x square is 2x plus 2 plus derivative of 4 is 0, means f dash of x equals to 2x plus 2. But we have to find out the slope at a point 3. Put x is equals to 3, or for x is equals to 3, f dash of 3 is equals to 2 into 3 plus 2, that is 6 plus 2, that is equals to 8. This is the solution for finding the slope of a given function at x is equals to 2. Actually, geometrical meaning of this problem is that, suppose this is a x-axis and y-axis. This is a function y is equals to f of x. Then at a point x is equals to 3, we have to calculate the slope of a tangent at a point x is equals to 3. This is x is equals to 3. This is the process. slope of a tangent at a point. Suppose we consider that point as P. Similarly, we can find the next problem. How to find out the derivative of this function? These are the already calculated examples. Now we shall revise this. Suppose f of x is equals to root 7 into g of x minus 3. This is a composite function because f is made up of from g, and given that g of 3 is equals to 4, g dash of 3 is equals to 5, and f dash of 3 is equals to, we have to find out f dash of 3. First of all, calculate f of x is equals to root 7 into g of x minus 3. Differentiating with respect to x, derivative of root is 1 by 2 root as it is, again derivative of a function which is included in the root. Therefore, f dash of x is equals to, again derivative of this 7 as it is, derivative of g of x is g dash of x divided by 2 into root 7 into g of x minus 3. For this purpose, we have to find out derivative at x is equals to 3. Therefore, f dash of 3 is equals to 7 into g dash of 3 divided by 2 into root 7 into g of 3 minus 3. Now put the value of g dash of 3 as a 5. 5 into 7 means 35, and here g of 3 means 4. 7 into 4 means 28. 28 minus 3 means 5. 25. 25 of root 5, that is 2 into 5 is equals to 10. 7, which gives the answer 7 by 2. 35 by 10 means 7 by 2. Similarly, we shall discuss this general composite function. F of x is a function of g of x, which is again 3 into g of into 5 into g of x, and we have given g of 0 is equals to 0, g dash of 0 is equals to 3, and f dash of 0 is equals to, which we have to find. Consider this function f of x equals to g of 3 into g of 5 of x. Differentiating with respect to x, f dash of x is equals to d by dx of this. Again, we differentiate this g dash of x, keep inner function as it is. Again, we have to take the derivative of inner, that is composite function, 3 as it is, derivative of g of 5 of g of x. Again, we differentiate this 3 as it is, derivative of this g is g dash, and again put this function as it is. Again, we have to take the derivative 5 as is d by dx of g of x. What is the derivative of g of x? Is dg dash of x. This is the complete answer for f dash of x, but we have to find out f dash of 0. For this purpose, put x is equals to 0, means f dash of 0 is equals to 15 g dash as it is, 3g as it is, 5 g of x means 0, g dash of 5 g of 0 into g dash of 0, 15 into g dash of 3g of 0 into g dash of 0 into 3, that is 15 into g dash of 0. Again put the value of this g of 0, we have given g dash of 0 is equals to 3 and g of 0 is equals to 0. G of 0 is equals to 0 into 3 means this 0, g dash of 0 means 3, and this is again 3. Again g dash of 0 is 3, therefore 15 into 3 into 3 means 405. We can take next example. These are the examples which we have to find out the differentiation or the slope at a particular point. Here, first problem, we have to find out the solution at a point r dash of 2. Suppose r of x is given. What is that? F of g of x. Now differentiating with respect to x, r is the composite function because r is of f and f is again function of g, therefore differentiate this composite by chain rule, that means 1 by 1. Differentiating with respect to x, r dash of x is equals to, first of all take derivative, keep as it is, means f dash of g of x again into d by dx of g of x. Put this as it is, f dash of g of x, again derivative of g of x is g dash of x. Thus we get answer r dash of x is equals to f dash of g of x into g dash of x. Suppose this is a 1. Now we have given the values. What we have to given? F dash of f of 2. But we have to calculate the value for r is x is equals to 2. Put x is equals to 2 means r dash of 2 is equals to f dash of g of 2 into g dash of 2. That is, put the value g dash of 2, sorry, g of 2. What is the value of g of 2? G of 2 is equals to 6. In this table we have given g of 2 here. G of 2 is 6. Therefore, f dash of g of 2 is 6 into g dash of 2. What is the value of g dash of 2 is 4. Again the value of f dash of 6 is minus 4 into plus 4, that is equals to minus 16. This is the answer of the first problem. Now we can solve this second problem. We know that the given function is r of x equals to g of 3 plus f of x. We have to find r dash of 4. Okay, no problem. The given function is this: differentiating with respect to x, r of x equal r dash of x equals to, again this is a composite function, g is a function of, therefore g of f, therefore we can write derivative of first function means g I g dash, derivative of g is d dash, keep it as it is, 3 plus f of x. Again we have to differentiate the bracket d by dx of 3 plus f of x, that is g dash of 3 plus f of x into derivative of 3 is constant term 0 plus f dash of x, means the final answer g dash of 3 plus f of x into f dash of x. Suppose this is equation number 1, capital R dash of x. Now we have to find out R dash of 4. Therefore, put x is equals to 4. Therefore, R dash of 4 is equals to g dash of 3 plus f of 4 into f dash of 4, that is equals to g dash of 3 plus f of 4 is according to the given table. We have given in the table here, according to given table, put the value f of 4. F of 4 is 3. F dash of 4 is 5. That is equals to g dash of 6 into 5. Therefore, r dash of 4 is equals to g dash of 6 into 5. Put the value of g dash of 6 again from the table. G dash of 6 is 7 into 5 as it is, that is equals to 35. This is the complete answer of this problem second. Now let us discuss the problem number third. What is the values here? S of x equals to, this is a problem, f of 9 minus f of x, differentiate with respect to x, s dash of x is equals to f dash of 9 minus f of x into s dash of 4, that is again Yeah, we can find directly derivatives here. Again, we have to derivative of this. Suppose one step we have to increase here. Derivative of first term, second put as it is, and derivative of this second term means 9 minus f of x. That is equals to f dash of 9 minus f of x into derivative of 9 is the constant term, its derivative is 0, minus derivative of f of x is f dash of x. That means this minus into this product means minus f dash of 9 minus f of x into f dash of x. That is equals to s dash of x. Now we have to find out s dash of 4, means put x is equals to 4. That means s dash of 4 is equals to minus f dash of 9 minus f of 4 into f dash of 4. Put the value minus f dash of 9 minus value of f of 4. F of 4 is again 3 into f dash of 4 is again 5. Now solve this for next step. Minus f dash of 9 minus 3 means 6 into 5. F dash of 6. What is the value of f dash of 6? According to table, we have given minus I is f dash of 6 means minus 4 into 5, that is equals to 20. This is the result. These are the slopes of different composite functions at the particular points, means at the point 6, at the point 4, at the point 2. Derivative means this is one of the most application of derivative. स्टूडेंट आपको ये फर्स्ट नोटिफाई करना है कि डेरिवेटिव का बहुत सारे इम्पोर्टेंस रहते हैं, बहुत सारे एप्लीकेशंस हैं, लेकिन आपको डेरिवेटिव का ये पहला एप्लीकेशन यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करके निकाल लिए, वो स्लोप ऑफ टेंजेंट टू द गिवन कर्व एट अ पॉइंट, दैट मीन्स एट अ पॉइंट 4, एट अ पॉइंट 3, एट अ पॉइंट 6, एट अ पॉइंट 2. Okay, these are the examples. Now you can solve fourth example in the similar way. Now let us discuss the another example. What is that example? Suppose that first example here, this is the first example. Suppose that f dash of 3 is given minus 1, g dash of 2 is given 5, g of 2 is 3, and given function y is equals to f of g of x, then dy by dx equals to. Now suppose y equals to f of g of x. Differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx equals to, this is again composite function, calculate value f dash of g of x into again derivative of g of x. That is equals to f dash of g of x into derivative of g of x is g dash of x. This is a dy by dx equals to f dash of g of x into g dash of x. Suppose this is equation number 1. Now our aim is to of g of 2, 5, that is equals to minus 5. This is the slope of a tangent to the curve y is equals to f of g of x at x is equals to 3. These are the solutions. Now next we shall solve this second problem. This is also one important problem which is always asked in the examinations, which is frequently asked in examination. Now h of x equals to root of 4 into f of x plus 3 into g of x. Also we are given, according to this problem, f of 1 is 4, f of g of 1 is 3, which we have to put the value later on. Now differentiating we have to calculate h dash of 1. See here, h dash of 1. Therefore, we have to differentiate this. Derivative of h of x is h dash of x. First of all, differentiate this. This is actually composite function. There is a root and again a function f and g. Therefore, calculate derivative of root. What is the derivative of root? 1 upon 2 root. Keep this function as it is, 4 into f of x plus 3 into g of x. Again we have to take the derivative, means d by dx of 4 into f of x plus 3 into g of x. Okay. Derivative of this inner function. Again 1 upon, put this value, 2 into root 4 into f of x plus 3 into g of x into, differentiate this 4 as it is, derivative of f of x is f dash of x plus 3 into derivative of g of x is g dash of x. Therefore, the final answer h of x equals to 4 into f of x plus 3 into g dash of x divided by 2 root 4 into f of x plus 3 into g of x. Now, write down, put the value. What we have to calculate? We have to calculate h dash of 1. H dash of 1 means we have to find out the value at x is equals to 1. Therefore, put x is equals to 1. Therefore, h dash of 1 is equals to 4 into f dash of 1. Put the value 1. Here 1. Here 1, remaining term as it is, plus 3 into g dash of 1 divided by 2 root 4 into f of 1 plus 3 into g of 1. Calculate these values according to the given value. We have given f dash of 1 is 3 and g dash of 1 is 4, means 4 into 3 plus 3 into g dash of 1 is 4 divided by 2 root what? 4 into f of x is given, that is 4 plus 3 into g of x, g of 1 is given, that is 3. Now, our aim is to calculate this. This is a simple calculation. How to calculate this here? Actually, we have to solve this. Now, value of this is 12 plus 12 divided by 2 root 16 plus 9. 16 plus 9. Now, the final answer is, we can write here, suppose 12 plus 12 means 24 divided by 16 plus 9 is 25. 25 square root of 25 is 5. 5 into 2 means 10. That is 24 by 10. We can write 12 by 5. This is the final answer. This is one of the most example which we have to find out the slope of a given function h of x, which is given in the general form in the composite function. Okay, let us discuss the solution of the next problem. What is that solution problem? See here, find the x coordinates of all the points on the curve y is equals to sin 2x minus 2 sin x in between, x is in between or including 0 to 2 pi. Also we have given condition dy by dx is equals to 0. Okay. Now solve this. This is also one of the important problem. Y is equals to sin 2x minus 2 sin x. Okay, this is our problem. Now we have to find out the curves, points on the curves where derivative is 0. जहाँ पे derivative 0 है वहाँ पे x के values क्या क्या आते हैं ये हमको देखना है. Derivative, we have given derivative 0 means dy by dx. Therefore, to find dy by dx, differentiate this Therefore, differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx equals to derivative of sin 2x is 2 into cos 2x minus 2i as it is, derivative of sin x is cos x. Now, we can take out a common 2, but before this use the formula cos 2x means 2 into, what is the formula for cos 2x? 2 into cos square x minus 1 minus 2 cos x. Take out a common this 2 as it is, 2 in a bracket 2 cos square x minus 1 minus cos x, because this is 2 is a common factor. Therefore, this dy by dx equals to, what is that? 2 into 2 cos square x minus cos x minus 1. This is a quadratic function in terms of cos, but we have given that dy by dx equals to 0, put in equation 1. हम यहाँ पे अगर dy by dx 0 लिखते हैं तो क्या होता है? dy by dx equals to 0 means in this equation put 0, 0 equals to 2 in a bracket 2 cos square x minus cos x minus 1. Divide these two, therefore 0 equals to 2 cos square x minus cos x minus 1. This is a quadratic equation in terms of cos. What is that quadratic equation? Here again we can write, see here how to write this quadratic equation. 0 equals to 2 cos square x minus cos x minus 1, that can be written as 2 cos square x minus cos x minus 1 is equals to 0. This is our final step in the previous slide. और हमें इसके सॉल्व करने का है, क्योंकि हमें x की वैल्यू निकालने का है. फाइंड द कोऑर्डिनेट्स, x कोऑर्डिनेट्स मीन्स वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ x. देयरफॉर यू हैव टू सॉल्व दिस क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन विच इज इन टर्म्स ऑफ cos x. ये हमको सॉल्व करना है. तो हम फैक्टराइज करते 2 का, दिस फैक्टराइज दिस 2 in such a way that whose subtraction is minus 1, minus 2 plus 1. These are the required factors. Now solve this. 2 cos square x minus 2 cos x plus cos x minus 1 is equals to 0. Now take out a common from first two functions, two parts, that is 2 cos x is the common term, remaining terms are cos x minus 1. Again 1 is the common from second two factors, cos x minus 1 is equals to 0. These are the two same bracket, take out a common, that is a cos x minus 1 in the bracket 2 cos x plus 1 is equals to 0. Now separate this 0 because there is a product in between two brackets, either first bracket 0 or second bracket 0. Therefore, cos x minus 1 is equals to 0, or 2 cos x plus 1 is equals to 0. That is a cos x equals to 1 or cos x equals to minus 1 by 2. Now, how to calculate the value of x? We know that cos x is equals to 1 means for cos 0, we know that for angle cos 0 we get a value 1. Therefore, definitely here x is equals to 0. Again cos x is equals to minus 1 by 2. Cos x is a minus 1 by 2 and minus cos negative value is in second quadrant, because in the second quadrant cosine is negative. Therefore, the value of x is equals to 2 pi by 3. For this value, for x is equals to 2 pi by 3, we get the result minus 1 by 2. Hence, the coordinates of x or values of x are 0 or x is equals to 2 pi by 3. This is one of the big problem. We have required two displays. You can see or watch one after another display later on. If you are in a difficulty, then you can ask me. I shall explain these problems detail also. You can solve this easily because यहाँ पे तुम ये प्रॉब्लम इजीली सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि मैंने हर प्रॉब्लम हर स्टेप एक्सप्लेन करके जंपिंग स्टेप में जंपिंग नहीं ले लिया. Each and every step which we have written here, so you can easily find the solution or understood this problem. Okay. Now we shall discuss this. We have already discussed this. Now if you have any problem, then we can find the solution. Okay. Now today we shall stop here.